on the beach is Nicole Livingston with a winner of our first race, Zane Holmes.
Well, the winner of the first race, Zane, that's a bit better, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a good start. It's, it wasn't something I wanted to win the first race. It's my goal is just to be in that last four in that last race.
Did it cost you a lot, that first race?
No, it didn't. I mean, I was taking it pretty easy. I couldn't really go any easier, and I was going to let Matt win if we're on the same wave, but he went sideways, so yeah, I couldn't walk up.
I'm going to get you to announce what the next order is, but firstly, your finger, how is it, the ring finger?
It's fine. Yeah, the finger's fine.
Okay, so you get to now tell us what the order is, having won that last race.
Yeah, so I selected ski for the first leg, and the draw became ski, board, swim.
Happy with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll let you go recover.
Thanks.
He's a very cool, relaxed character. Your man, Zane Holmes. A bit of confidence, possibly a bit of strut about the lad. Wesberg, second. Matty Poole, third. Hugh Doherty, Kane Eckstein and Kai Hurst. Good to see him up there after a slightly disappointing first round.
Shannon Eckstein came in nicely, nice and comfortable. Corey Jones looking good. Tommy Atkinson, well done to you. Reece Drury, Ali Day, expected to see him in there. Dylan Newbigin and Mitchy Miller, the youngster from Noosa Heads.
He is performing well in his first season. You can see the red zone area there. The final four competitors each round here drop out. That was Mark Simpson, Alan Tibbetts, Brian Murphy and Mike Janes. So we are now left with 16 competitors as conditions start to get slightly stormy here at Bondi Beach. Looks like there's a bit of breeze pricking up. They are set though now for a start in the Eliminator Race 2. Just trying to steady their skis in that little shore break. Tide's coming in, that has picked up a bit. You can see the boys signalling to their handlers.
There was Kai Hurst there saying, don't go yet, don't go yet. What you try and do at the start is to get a wave break across all the skis so there's white water coming in at one time, or alternatively just no waves at all. It's a little bit hard to do that when you've got swell here. But Zane Holmes on the inside in a nice position to start.
Often racing they are in the second of 5 races in the Eliminator format. Zane Holmes was very confident after that first race. He said he didn't expend too much energy, and that's what's so important in this format.
Yeah, and I don't think you should worry about Shannon Eckstein for anyone out there that want to see him do well today. He just got through nice and comfortably, put the foot down when he had to, but certainly he's sitting pretty.
Looks like Kai Hurst might have lost his ski out the back of the field. By gee, that's dangerous in this situation. You can't afford to drop back through the field. Trevor Hendy, can you hear us out there?
I can, mate, and I can't quite see Kai from here. I think he's just jumped back on his ski now.
Well, Trev, he's in last position about sort of 5 metres, probably 10 metres from the second last paddler.
Well, that's just what you don't want to happen, and often in these races too, it's the second race that really hurts, because the first race can sometimes surprise you that you get in a rhythm and it's easy. Kai Hurst was in that rhythm, Zane Holmes was in that rhythm. Right now, neither of those two are in the top 6.
Tommy Atkinson, mate, looks like he's making another good start. Trev, the conditions over the back of the commentary box, it looks like it's starting to darken up a bit out there.
It is darkening up. It looks like it might have gone past a little bit. I don't think we're going to get that rain we thought we might. Kai Hurst at the back of the pack now, looking a little peed off with himself actually on the bright red ski. But of course, red's very fast, so I'm sure he'll catch up.
Thank you very much, Trevor. Libby Trickett, you're on the beach.
Yeah, that's right, Howie. I have the only American in the field, Brian Murphy. Brian, you were just telling me before, it's like a dream come true for you to be here and just be a part of the series.
Yeah, I think pretty much everything from being on the start line is a bonus. So 19th place is 1 plus what I would have had. No, it was a dream. I think I was about 14 or 15 when I saw a TV show, and it happened to be a professional Ironman series. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but I want to do that. And so the opportunities in the U.S. are obviously not nearly what they are in Australia. And so I just feel very blessed and very fortunate to be able to take part in this event.
It's a wonderful thing for you to be a part of. What are your goals from here on in?
I think from here on in is just learn, but I think what I've learned from round 1 and just armchair quarterbacking this one, quarterback football in America, is just to relax and just have fun. And I think that's just kind of everything in life, is just relax and have fun. And I found that anytime I've raced, whenever I'm having fun, the best result happens.
That's wonderful, Brian, and I think it's really a global sport, guys.
Very nicely done, Libby. There is the man who's under pressure, though. We saw him in the red ski, Kai Hurst. He had a disappointing first event up for Currumbin, finished in 13th place. He's got the swim leg to finish this. It's a ski board swim, and he's a powerful swimmer. But Guy Leach, what does Kai Hurst do at the moment?
Well, he's going to have to try to catch Tommy Atkinson, because he is out in front, the Queenscliff lad, and going strong. We've got Shannon Eckstein sitting in second place, but Kai Hurst needs to put in a red-hot swim going into that last leg, and he can do it. He only needs to go past 4 people. That's the beauty of this race. He can live to see another day. He's just got to get past 4.
Well, what a fantastic group of leaders here we've got. We've got Shannon Eckstein up there. We've got Matt Poole, Zane Holmes. By gee, it's good to see these boys going head-to-head at this stage. Some very, very good work up there as the boys trying to get a few of those runners to just give them a spell into the beach.
Well, there's Matty Poole lying down. He's taking the option of lying down instead of actually kneeling. Look at him go past everyone. He's lay down for a good 25 metres then, and he's gone past all the boys that were kneeling.
What's the advantage between laying down and sitting up?
Well, you actually get to drive your weight forward on your knees and can really sort of leverage off the front of your stroke, whereas lying down you don't get to do as much of that. But it's probably only about a 10% difference. As you see Shannon next time, he's waiting for a wave here. He'll drive. He had a look over his shoulder and saw a wave coming. Thought, I don't need to paddle because the wave's going to catch up to me. So the field, like Matty Poole, I think Hugh Doherty maybe also in there, and Tommy Atkinson have all caught Shannon now with a bit of the luck of the surf.
So it is getting quite tight at the top. We've got 5 races. We started with 20 competitors. This race starts with 16. The next race starts with 12 and so on till we're left with 4 competitors to battle it out here at Bondi Beach. The main story though is Kai Hurst. He had some troubles early on in the race. He's back in the field. He needs to finish up in front of 4 other competitors to continue through to the next round. And by gee, he's got some work cut out in front of him.
Yeah, he has. He's going to have to really put the pedal down in the swim leg. There's a fair gap now back to the pack. So you've got 3 competitors still in the water on the board, but the rest of the field are all on the run course.
There he is, Kai Hurst, leading though at the front. Tommy Atkinson, Matty Poole, Shannon Eckstein, Zane Holmes, Wes Berg, Ali Day, who's got a massive fan base. He had about 15 buses drive up from the south coast looking after his work. But it is Kai Hurst that will need to make his way through this field if he's not to be surprisingly dropped.
Well, certainly we said that Trevor and I were saying that we think that he can catch the pack, but since then they've all caught waves, which means that on the board they've actually pulled further in front. So if Kai's going to do it, he's going to have to put in one hell of a swim.
Indeed, he is back through the field at the moment, back in 16th position, which will not be helping his cause. In front of him, Joshy Minogue, Pierce Leonard, Sam Hamilton, Corey Jones. They're the boys he has to try and get past as they make their way down for the final leg now, the swim. He went to the Olympics as an open water swimmer, so if any man can do it, Kai Hurst is the man.
Best in the country. He's probably rated top 5 in the world for endurance ocean swimming. He's 35 seconds back, we've just heard, from Tom Atkinson, who is leading, but he doesn't have to catch Tom Atkinson. What he's got to do is catch another 3 in front of him and get himself into around the mark to get into the top 12 for the next round.
We saw the red zone there and Kai Hurst was right on the bottom of it. Trevor Hendy, can you see Kai making his way through the field from here?
Yeah, Kai Hurst is actually, he tried so hard in that board leg, missed the wave, he was quite frustrated, had that frustrated look. You know, back with him was Pierce Leonard. That's 9 Australian Ironman championships between those two. This is their distance and they were sitting in 2nd and 3rd last.
Well, you add your 6 on there and that's a fair record.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, those boys. A lot of experience. Matt Poole's coming in. Matt Poole does not look like the classic swimmer like Shannon Eckstein sitting behind him is long and slow. Matt Poole sort of hacks around in the water a lot more, but is so strong, so determined. Right behind Shannon is Kane Eckstein. Right behind them, Zane Holmes. There's your top 4. Very, very experienced.
Matty Poole, by gee, he's in good form. 3rd at Currumbin after winning the trial at Tugan. He's really turning that form on.
He's got more of a swimming style. Trevor saying he's not your classic Poole swimming style. He's a bit choppy, high in the arms when he swims, which favours people when you're actually swimming in the surf. If we look at Kai Hurst there, who's got your more classic stroke where he's got the 6-beat kick going, very high in the water. He is having a real go to catch these guys. We're coming into the wave area with the front guys where there's a bit of a push moving forward. So the question is still, can Kai Hurst get past enough people so he's not in the back 4?
We are coming to the completion of the 2nd of 5 races here in the Eliminator. The boys just trying to surf one last metre or 2 out of that wave. They come up onto the beach and then it's about 100 metres to the finish. Kai Hurst is running out of time and distance, Guy.
He is, and the other boys are coming in and swimming quite well. So he's having a look over his shoulder. He's looking for a wave. He needs one. Kane Eckstein has come through. Brother Shannon, who is leading the series at the moment with the point score, is in 2nd place. And then the all-important question is who else is coming through and who's going to miss out.
So at the top of the field, It is Kane Eckstein. You can see him there in the red bathers. Slightly longer hair than his brother Shannon, leading him by about 10 metres. But for these boys, it's all about conserving energy. Kane will, of course, then choose the starting event for race 3, but it's Kane Eckstein leading the field home from his brother Shannon Eckstein. They're going about 2 kilometres an hour, just conserving everything they've got for the rest of the afternoon.
Well, here comes Matty Pauls into 3rd position. Ali Day, I can see there, is sitting pretty. You've got Zane Holmes is through a Westberg. Mitch Miller, new champion, is in as well. Reece Drury. Hugh Doherty is in 9th position. Dylan Newbigger in 10th. Tommy Atkinson, well done, buddy, in 11th. And Corey Jones makes up the 12.
There is our winner, but it does not look good at all for Kai Hurst as he's going to be making his way up the chute. Pierce Leonard, Shane Hamilton, Joshy Minogue back in 13th, Kai Hurst in 16th place. He will not go through Kai Hurst. He'll be very disappointed with that after the break. We'll hear from Kai as we get set for round 3 of this 5-race event at Bondi Beach in the Kellogg's Nutrigrain Ironman Eliminator.